financial advice. Everyone's situation is different, so please consult qualified professionals before making important financial decisions. There is certain kinds of person we all know. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it is a relative, maybe it is us. This person knows prices precisely. They know that strawberries are cheaper at Trader Joe's, detergent is better priced at Target, but only when there is a sale. And Walmart has best price on the one household item they buy every month. So on Saturday morning, they make a plan. Trader Joe's for this, Target for that, Walmart for one specific item. And to be fair, they're not wrong. They are saving money. At the end of the trip, maybe they save $14, maybe $22 on a great day, and that feels good. Saving money feels responsible. It feels smart. It feels like you beat the system a little bit. And honestly, there is nothing wrong with that. But here is where it becomes interesting. Sometimes the same person who is extremely focused on saving $14 may not give the same attention to the bigger financial decisions in life. Now, not because they're careless, often they're very smart, but small savings are visible. You see the benefit immediately. The big financial decisions are quieter and they sit in the background. They do not give you the same instant feeling of victory. And that brings us to an old phrase, penny wise and pound foolish. Now, what does it mean? Penny wise and pound foolish means being careful with small amounts of money while ignoring much larger financial consequences. In investing, it means spending a lot of attention on small visible savings while neglecting the decisions that actually build wealth. The small wins feel good because they are immediate, but the big mistakes are often invisible. Nobody sends you a bill for not investing early. Nobody reminds you that you have not reviewed your retirement plan in years. Nobody shows you the cost of financial delay. And that is why this is dangerous. And in wealth building, the quiet losses can be very expensive. Let's talk about the 401k first. So, that is one of the clearest examples, in my opinion. Many people are disciplined with daily spending. They notice when something is overpriced. But sometimes that discipline does not show up in retirement planning. Now, ask a simple question. Are you contributing enough to your 401k to get the full employer match? And suddenly, the answer is unclear to them. Imagine someone saves $500 a year by being careful with everyday purchases. But suppose that same person leaves $3,000 of employer match unused because they are not contributing enough to their 401k. Now that $3,000 is many, many, many times higher than $500. An employer match is basically part of your compensation. If your company offers it and you do not contribute enough to receive it, you may be walking away from the money that was available to you. That is actually careful searching the floor for quarters while ignoring a $100 bill sitting on the table. And the 401k is not only about the match, it may offer tax advantages as well. It makes investing automatic, and over time, it gives compounding a chance to work. Saving a few dollars here and there are useful, but retirement account decisions can affect your life for decades. It's a different league. Now, another mistake these kind of people tend to do is they wait too long to invest. So, they often give a reasoning like, I'll start when I understand investing better. I'll start when the market feels safer, or I'll start when the life settles down. But life rarely settles down. There's always something happening: career changes, kids, mortgage payments, family responsibilities, market uncertainty. And before you know it, years have passed. Now, let's use a simple example. Suppose someone starts investing $500 a month at the age of 30 and continues until age 65. Assume a 7% annual return. By age 65, that person could have roughly 900,000. Now, suppose another person waits until age 50. They also invest $500 a month. They also earn 7%, but they only invest from age 50 to 65. At age 65, they would have roughly $158,000. That's it. Same monthly invested, same assumed return. Now, why is it a different result? Because the first person gave compounding 35 years and the second person gave only 15 years. To get close to that same $900,000 by the age of 65, the person starting at 50 would need to invest roughly $2,800 per month, assuming the same return. And that is the cost of waiting. But unlike a bad purchase, waiting does not feel expensive when it happens. There's no receipt, there's no penalty notice. It just quietly reduces your future options. Now, another mistake these people tend to do is they avoid professional advice. So, look, nobody loves paying CPAs. Nobody wakes up excited about tax planning. But for many high income professionals, taxes are one of the largest expenses in life. Still, people may avoid paying for advice because the fee is visible. You see the invoice, you feel the cost. But the cost of bad tax planning may not show up until later. Now, someone may avoid paying CPA $1,000, but then they make a mistake with stock options, sell an asset without understanding the tax impact, or miss planning opportunity they did not even know existed. The professional fee feels expensive because it's immediate. The mistake may be far more expensive, but it appears later. Of course, this doesn't mean every professional is good, right? You still need judgment, you need to ask questions, right? But avoiding qualified advice purely to save money can become very expensive. And I've seen same things happening in real estate as well. So a property owner may avoid spending $5,000 to improve a unit. The unit is not terrible, it still rents. So the owner says, why spend the money? But because the unit is outdated, maybe it rents $300 less per month than it could. Now that's $3,600 per year. Over 5 years, that is $18,000 of lost rental income. Now suddenly, saving $5,000 does not look so smart. Or think about maintenance. A small leak appears. The owner delays the repair because it doesn't seem to be urgent. Few months later, that small leak has damaged drywall, flooring, and maybe caused vacancy. Now that repair is no longer small. In real estate, delayed repairs often come back with interest. So just keep in mind that cheapest option is not always the cheapest option. Sometimes it is just the one with the lowest upfront price. But in real estate, the goal is not to spend the least amount of money. The goal is to spend the right amount of money in the right places to protect and improve the asset. So let me end this with a clear message. This is not an argument against saving money day to day. Being careful with money is a very good habit. There is nothing wrong with looking for a better price. The problem begins only when small savings take attention away from big ticket financial decisions. Most of us have limited time and limited mental energy. We cannot optimize everything. So the real question is not, should I save money on small things? The better question is, am I focusing on small things while ignoring the big ones? Am I using the retirement benefits available to me? Am I investing consistently? Am I starting early enough? Am I getting good advice when the stakes are high? Am I making smart decisions around taxes and real estate? So, if yes, then yeah, go to different stores and save $5. Take the deal. So, it's okay to put your energy into saving money day to day as long as it is not taking your attention away from the big ticket items. That is the difference between simply being careful with money and actually building wealth. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Vaibhav Puranik, and this is the OMC Real Estate Podcast. Our website oldmoneycapital.com have lot of interesting stuff just like this podcast. Please go there, click on request a call button to arrange a call with us, and we can tell you more about how multifamily syndications work. Thank you for listening again.